Welcome back. You're tuned into Market Fatafat. Well, let's talk about the big news coming in on TCS. Now, IT Bellwether is likely to reduce its workforce by 2%, over 12,000 jobs in FY26, primarily affecting middle and senior management. My colleague Sumita Karir is now joining in with the details of these layoffs. Over to you, Sumita.
TCS will be releasing about 2% of its workforce. That essentially translates to slashing 12,000 jobs at least. This is something that the company has mentioned in a statement that it released to ET now, besides, of course, mentioning that it is investing in new technology, AI deployment, and next-gen infrastructure. It states that it is on a journey to become a future-ready organization, and as part of that journey, it will be releasing associates from the organization whose deployment may not be feasible. And this will happen primarily in the middle and senior grade levels over the course of the next 1 year. Meanwhile, the company is undertaking reskilling, redeployment initiatives for its existing employees, and it assures that there will be no impact on client service delivery. It also mentions in the statement that the company will be providing benefits, outplacement, and counseling support to impacted and affected employees. Now, this is coming in at a time when several employees have, lodged complaints against the reworked employee bench policy. Meanwhile, K. Krithivasan, the company's top boss, just a couple of days back in an interview to ET Now stated that client sentiment is marked by uncertainty and this delay in decision making. Now let's understand why this is happening now. Well, since 2022 onwards, economies worldwide have been facing stubbornly high inflation. Global supply chain concerns are over there, and of course there are geopolitical tensions galore, and which is why efficiency and lean operations have become quite the norm, and they have become central executive priorities as investors are demanding sustainable growth rather than hyper-growth models. Now, overall, the IT services sector's cumulative revenue is to the tune of $283 billion plus, and now that since TCS is undertaking this exercise, remains to be seen whether other companies will follow suit or not.
All right, thanks Amita for taking us through those details. But let's also take a look at the historical trends for TCS and other majors, that is the tech majors within India and globally, how they have done when it comes to hiring. Pulkit, take us through the trends.
Good morning, Kanishka. So if we talk about the global trend, but before we move to the global trend, let's see one more important thing about the TCS. My friend Sumita clearly explained very well about the recent news. But if we focus in the FY24, TCS did the deduction of around 13,200 an employee, which was around 2.2%. This time just the news has come before the layoff, so that's why it is creating a big buzz. But they have already done it in FY24 as well. Now let's move towards the global companies, what they are doing related to the layoffs. So if we talk about Intel, they already announced the cut of around 24,000 jobs. If we talk about the Microsoft, they have also announced around 9,000 job cuts. For Meta, they have also announced around 3,600 job cuts. For IBM also, they have also laid off around 8,000 workers, but most of them were from HR or the customer support side, because this kind of work can be done by the AI agents as well. So company has informed regarding this. For the Indian companies, what they are doing, if we talk about the Infosys, they have clearly said in the recent management call that they are open to hire other employees if the project needs it. If we talk about LTIMindtree, they are also open to hire some other employees if the projects demand. If we talk about the Wipro is also shaping up new hiring trends, and they are more focusing on the fresher hiring. So basically this kind of layoff that has come with the TCS, it is morely on the senior level, not from the junior level. So no need to worry much about it, because they have already done it in FY24 as well.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.